Did you know that high blood pressure is a silent killer? Most people don't feel anything until it's too late. Uncontrolled high blood pressure quietly damages your heart, brain, kidneys, and eyes. That means heart attacks, stroke, kidney failure, even blindness. Scary, right? The good news is it's preventable and controllable. Take your medication as prescribed every day. Cut down on salt and overprocessed foods. Move your body at least 30 minutes every day. And check your blood pressure at home. Your future self is counting on you. Control your blood pressure today so tomorrow you're still here. And to families and friends, don't just show up to claim rights or say goodbye. Help your loved ones care for themselves better. I know we can. Yes, we should. I want you to think about not just how you're going to help your friends and family stay healthy, but also how you can help yourself. Let me ask you this question. Have you gotten upset for letting the fruits you purchased with your hard-earned money, the fruits you saw at the store, you knew or so you thought that you were going to use them? Let's say it was given to you as a gift. You accepted the gift because you wanted to use them. But where are they? They're sitting on the countertop or in your refrigerator. By the time you know it, they're bad. They've gotten rotten. So, but if you answered yes to any of those, you're not alone. So today, I'm going to walk you through how you can make better use of these fruits so that you're always reaching out for healthy snacks, healthy fruit snacks, rather than buying the overprocessed snacks at the store. So you come with me to the kitchen and we're going to walk through this together. Let's go. Have you heard that nature's medicine comes in bright colors? Each fruit fuels your body in its own special way. A simple serving a day can boost your heart, mood, and immune system. So it is imperative that you find healthy fruits that you love. Dehydrate them, store them so you can enjoy these fruits even in times of scarcity. Keep in mind, if you're diabetic or you're struggling with any ailment that limits your ability to enjoy different or sweetened fruits, please follow your doctor's guidelines or your treatment regimen. Today I'll be using pineapples, apples, bananas. I have oranges, but I'm going to use these first three fruits, the bananas, apples, and pineapple, to show you just the process. The process is going to be the same. Here we're starting off with our pineapples. So go ahead and wash your pineapples however you know how. Then peel your pineapples. Okay, I like to just cut it like that. See, looks great, beautiful. So you just kind of slice it. There's no right or wrong way. Just cut it however you want to. I like to go that way. That's the back, so it kind of takes a little energy right there. Cut that way. So I just take out the cord. Just take it out. And then I just kind of slice this that much. Take it. I'm gonna use this for something else. Go ahead and put this in a bowl. Like that. Again, the same. So you just do all that until you're done with pineapples. So that's that. You keep doing that until you're done. Once you're done, then we go ahead and slice that. Things can go quicker if I was using a pineapple cutter, but I couldn't find mine and I don't want to go out to buy another one. Okay, we are done. And we're ready to slice this. The thinner you can slice them, the sooner or the quicker they dehydrate. So what you want to do, slice them as thin as you can without getting your finger chopped up, okay? Safety, safety, safety. It's always about safety. Safety, okay? Take your time. You're not in a rush. If you have a pineapple cutter, you can use that. You can do this without having to invest in the pineapple cutter, okay? The economy is hard. So whatever you can save on, please save on that. All right, so this is the size that you want. See how thin it is? This is less than 0.5 centimeter. For those of you that like numbers, okay? So you cut it very thin, very thin. Not sure if you can see how thin that is. Okay, but that's how thin you want it. So I'm gonna keep doing this until I get all of them chopped up. Then we'll go ahead and transfer them to the dehydrator rack or our oven. Remember, we can do this in the oven as well. Actually, I am gonna do some of them using the oven because my dehydrator rack isn't gonna contain everything I have. So let's get back to work. Still doing it. So keep working. Don't stop. Do whatever style and size you prefer, as long as you keep doing it and keeping safety in mind. Okay? Want to chop up your finger or hurt yourself for that matter? Yeah. I'm usually more careful when I get to the very last ones. Okay. All right, I'm gonna make this a little bigger. You keep doing this. Now, once you're done, you're gonna transfer these to. So let me get the rack and transfer this so we can have space. Here's our rack. So, yes, it looks like a lazy man's work, but trust me, you're gonna enjoy it at the end. Okay? It looks like a lazy man's work, but you're going to enjoy it at the very end. Remember, hard work, what did they say? Pays off. You just gotta work smarter sometimes, though. Not always harder, but smarter. Okay. Then just take your time and arrange these. Voila. Beautiful, isn't it? Yes? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start putting these in the dehydrator. The goal is to slice them as thin as possible. Be careful with your knife. Please don't hurt yourself. So slice them as thin as you possibly can without hurting yourself. The thinner you can slice them, the quicker and better they will dehydrate. Once we're done, we go ahead and load the pineapple in the rack. Let's move on to the apples. Okay? So now we move on to our apples. Go ahead and wash your apples. So you just want to cut. Gonna clean them out. Just kind of clean them out. Okay, then these are trash, so you go ahead and trash this. The style you decided to cut really is up to you. There's no right or wrong way. You just want to dehydrate your fruit. Okay, so again, my thing is always safety trumps over anything. So be careful. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. So again, this is the size you want. You want it very thin. You want it very, very thin. See how thin it is? You see how thin that is? Okay. That's how thin you want it. Very thin, so it can dehydrate evenly and better. So, if you fear you're gonna cut your finger, let me show you a trick. Okay, let's get a fork. I prefer a smaller one. You can go ahead and stick that fork like this, and then slice while holding this. This is, you can do it either way. It doesn't matter. Okay, so then you just slice. Now you're no longer gonna cut yourself. You just have to make sure you're keeping your hands steady and cutting this evenly. Okay? When it gets closer, you can either shift it or turn your angle. Okay? You get the same results without hurting yourself. Same result, just this time, you're not hurting yourself. Okay? And then this is the size that is left. You can either eat it or keep trying to cut it. Okay? I choose the farmer. So, see the sizes? How thin they are? See how thin it is? You see it? Not sure if I'm... See? So you just want it very thin. Alright, let me show you that again. Use your fork. Stick it to the apple, like that. And then just cut. Okay? Just cut. Steady hand. Steady hand. Steady hand. Slice, slice, slice away. Okay, so you just keep doing that. And when you get to here, you can see the shadow of the fork, right? So that tells you you're probably going to slice through, even though you want to break it. So you can just turn and start the other way and start the other way. Okay, so then you just go, go, go. Here we are again. Have this much left. If you still want to cut it all through, let me show you what else you can do. You can get a skewer or a wooden toothpick. Put it down. This is what you have. Okay, then you can finish it up. One, I can go one more. And then, say the last one, still holding on here, and then it falls off. Okay. Again, there's nothing wrong with doing this. Just be careful. Don't slice your finger. Don't hurt yourself. No blood in the food, okay? Remember, you're not the only one eating it. This is for the whole family and friends. Whoever comes along can have some too. So take time in making it, okay? All right, so we'll keep doing this until we're done. Then we arrange the apples as well. We arrange the apple on the dehydrator rack as well, okay? So keep doing it, and I'll meet you right back once all this is done. The goal is unchanged. slice them as thin as you can. If you see, I am slicing these apples with the skin in place. You can peel the skin if you want to, but I just choose not to, okay? Adds fiber to my diet. All right, once you're done slicing the apples, go ahead and treat them. I treat my apples and bananas with lemon. I use 1 or 2, depending on the size of the fruits I have. This is to preserve the color once it's gone through the dehydrator. It will retain these color. Okay? We've treated it, so go ahead and arrange. And here we go. Gonna go in the dehydrator. We'll put this in the dehydrator as well. All right, let's turn our attention to bananas. Do the same thing. Go ahead and wash them. Peel them. It's gonna show you how I slice them. Okay, there's no right or wrong way. Slice them. The goal is the same. You want to keep it as thin as possible. It's almost like you're measuring them out. Try to cut them as slice as even as possible so they can dry as evenly as possible. Okay. You're gonna do the same with all the bananas. But this is just an example for you. Slice them again as thin as you possibly can without hurting yourself. Once you're done, treat the bananas. Like I said earlier, I treat the bananas and the apples and some other fruits just to help them retain their color once they've gone through the heating process or the dehydrating process using the dehydrator. I don't like lime just because it makes it a little bit sour to me. So lemon is my choice. You can decide what you want or what you prefer, okay? Once you're done, load them on the dehydrator rack, and voila, we are done. We're gonna load these up in the dehydrator. Okay, the same process. Go ahead and arrange them. Now, if you have kids, little ones in the house, they love to do this. They love to help. Okay, get them involved. Get them involved. Get your little ones involved. You know, so they feel like they partook in prepping the food. It's this joy of being a part of making dinner, whatever it is that the whole family's gonna eat. You know, if it's not as good, everybody takes the blame. If it's great, well, the little ones did a good job. That's what you gotta say. The little ones, you give them credit and thank them for their time, for helping. Okay, you want to encourage them to keep doing the right things, all of the right things. Okay, so I will finish arranging this and catch you back here. So that's the banana. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the dehydrator as well. Okay, and I'll do the rest of the bananas, and we'll keep an eye on things. Usually it takes about 24 hours for these to completely dehydrate because I dehydrate them on a lower temperature just to help with the color retention. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the dehydrator, and then we'll keep an eye on things. I'll see you in 24 hours. And again, if you don't have a dehydrator, you can do all of these fruits in the oven using the lowest temperature available on your oven, just like I did here. I did use my oven to dehydrate some of these because I had a lot of fruits and I needed to dehydrate them or dry them up. My lowest temperature is 170 degrees. The only difference is that sometimes the colors can change regardless. You need to pay more attention when you're using the oven compared to the dehydrator. Then you can just turn on and you'll be on your way. All right, so let's see what we've got here. All right, we have our fruit already going. Banana is on top, and then we have some apples. We have some pineapples as well. So we'll see how good it gets. We will see. As you can see here, I set the dehydrator for 24 hours. That's really how long it's gonna take to dehydrate these fruits the way I like them. So we'll keep an eye on them, and I'll meet you back in 24 hours. I'm gonna keep checking intermittently, okay? See ya, 24 hours. So the pineapples, the apples, and the bananas we were trying to dehydrate are all ready. So let's see. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Look at that. Did you know that pineapple is rich in vitamin C, which supports immune defense, bone health, and improves wound healing? It has antioxidant property. It is the inflammation fighter. In fact, pineapple has mild pain reliever effect. You see the color? Okay, so we have how many racks? 8 racks. We're gonna de-rack these, and this way we can have healthy snacks. Okay, you have mom in the house, you have kids in the house, you go to work, you're always busy. Make you something healthy, okay? This is good. I love it. Very good. Look at that. I'm not even sure I'm gonna let this sit the whole week. That's the pineapple. This is beautiful. Try it. Okay? So once you derock this, that's the apple. Apple, the heart helper. Apples are packed with fiber and, you guess right, antioxidants. Lowers cholesterol, support gut health, balances blood sugar. What else do you want? See? Look at how beautiful these are. Okay, it's all dried up. This you can serve anyone. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and derock them and store it in a airtight container. If that's not available to you, you can always use a Ziploc bag. I do have a Ziploc bag right here. So put a date and the content here. Make sure it's all zipped airtight. That's what you want. That's gonna keep it fresh. Okay. All right. I'm gonna derock the rest of them, and I'll meet you right back. Do you hear the crunchiness? I love that. That's the banana. Let's talk briefly about bananas. There's so much about bananas. Bananas, known as energy booster. They are high in potassium and vitamin B6. They provide steady energy, supports muscle and nerve function, lifts your mood. Who doesn't want to be happy? Oh my God, this is so good. Good, good, good. Don't let your bananas go bad. Don't let your fruits go bad anymore. Buy them while they're cheap, dehydrate them, and store them. Okay? And snack on them. They're healthier than most of the pre-packaged ones you get at the store. Obviously, they've been over-processed, a lot of added sugar, and things that you just don't want. This is so easy to do. Very easy. Okay? Know what you're snacking on. With the way everybody's all about the money, you got to make it all about you, all about your health. Control the variables, whatever you can control. And one of that is controlling what goes into your body. Okay? Make it healthy. Okay. I do have another rack of banana. If you don't like it as dark as my first tray, look at that. This is beautiful, right? Beautiful. I love this. It's something you should pack on every day. Serve your family. Don't let your bananas go bad. Okay? Don't let any fruit go bad. Watermelon, I can't help you with that. But we can come up with something. Okay? Look at that. This is beautiful. Look at that. Okay? So let me go ahead and derock the rest of this, and we can eat it together. Hopefully there's some to serve someone else. If you didn't like the brown one, there's a lighter one. Okay, so you can enjoy this, and I hope you get to enjoy it. I hope you get to try it. What are the fruits have you dehydrated and actually enjoyed it? Let me know in the comment section below. In the meantime, let me go ahead. I need to eat this. I just have to. Okay. Keep it healthy. Stay away from over-processed food. Not good for you. Okay? Okay. Who wants to? I want to take a bite. I like the crunch in there. Listen, this is going to go to work with me every day. Let nobody ask me for some. Go get your own. Very delicious. It tastes like you added sugar. So imagine how much sugar is being added to over-flavor the ones we buy at the store. Isn't it better that you make yours at home and actually know what you're putting in your mouth? Look at that. No added flavor, no preservatives, nothing. All right, let's keep eating until this is gone. So picture these fruits together. Imagine your pineapple, which is the inflammation fighter, apple, the heart helper, the banana, the energy booster, and of course add your orange so you can get your immune defender. That is a powerful combo. You finished it. Yes, I did. Go get your one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying to the very end. As always, wishing you a good and godly day, depending on where you're watching from. A godly afternoon, a godly evening, or a godly night. But what good is the day if it is not also godly? See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.